YouTube private. Oh, hello. Not sure if I'm having technical difficulties there. Hi everyone. Hope you can see me and hear me. I am here at SexyPlus Clothing doing the weekly Facebook Live show. Thanks for joining. Thanks everybody so much for watching past episodes and sharing and liking and making all kinds of crazy hearts pop up during the video. Really, really appreciate your support and your viewership. Getting a lot of positive feedback from the show. So I think that you guys are enjoying it. I hope I'm on the right track. If you have any suggestions for content, then of course let me know. I see that 2 people have joined, so thanks for joining. Say hi. Let me know you're here. I hope everybody had a great weekend. What did I do? I spent part of my weekend here at SexyPlus Clothing helping my fabulous customers get into some holiday looks. So that's always a lot of fun. Hey Jackie, thanks for joining. How you doing? Yeah, so I was here part of the weekend helping my customers get into some holiday outfits. What about you? Do you have any holiday parties or events? Did you have a work party to go to? What did you wear? Hey Sarah Taylor, oh my God, you joined. Are you like in Florida or in an airport? Anyway, I know you've had some challenges with your travels, so I hope all is well and that you are enjoying the Florida sun rays. Jackie says, just a quick hi, pretty lady in the middle of a board meeting. Oh, okay, hi. Come back if you can or watch later. Donna, hi, thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing, Jackie. I appreciate that. Hey, Jodi Pollak, and one other person shared your video. Thanks, Jodi. Yeah, so I was talking about holiday looks and stuff. I don't have any parties to go to, but who knows, maybe my husband and I will plan something, and then I'll have to come to SexyPlus Clothing, my favorite store, and find something to wear. Maybe I'll pick something for the try it on segment a little later, and then maybe that'll be my my look to my non-event, which I may plan into an actual event. Anyway, tonight's show, we've got our regular segments, including our Trailblazer Tuesdays. We've got some prizes. I have a special guest to introduce you to. We're going to talk about confidence and how to own a runway. So please help me in welcoming Jodi Pollak. Jodi, come on over here. Say hello, everybody, to Jodi. Say hi. This is Jodi. So Jodi and I met, I think, earlier this year, right? It feels like much longer, but I think it was earlier this year, right? Woo, look at all those hearts. Cynthia Ramsey, thanks for joining. Sarah says she's in Florida chilling in her hotel. Awesome. Hope you got some sun today. Clayton, hello. Do you know Clayton?
Yeah, he's like one of my really good friends. Clayton, I love you.
Thanks for joining, Clayton. So yeah, Jodi and I met earlier this year. I think that you had approached me at a Pennington's event. Is that right?
Yes.
So we were at a Pennington's launch for one of their new lines. I think, was it the Melissa McCarthy line?
Yes, it was that line.
Yeah. So you came and approached me, and then I saw you again here. So, and that was for an audition for Montreal Plus Fashion Week, right?
Yes, that was very exciting. I had a lot of fun auditioning.
Yeah, and the auditions were held here, right, at SexyPlus, and a few weeks later or a few days later, you found out that you got selected to walk the runway at Montreal Plus Fashion Week, right?
Yes.
So tell us, tell our viewers, how did you get into modeling? First of all, before we even talk about Montreal Plus Fashion Week, how did you get into modeling, or what made you want to get into modeling?
Well, from a young age, I was just always really interested in like the fashion network. That's all I had in my house playing all the time. America's Next Top Model, and I remember a pivotal moment in my life seeing one of the winners, Whitney. She won season 10, and she was like the first plus-size model, and that's kind of when I really thought like, wow, I can do this. And then I remember looking at a website called The Judgment of Paris. It was from like a long time ago, and I remember seeing all these beautiful women that were like a size 14, 16, 18, 20, and actually my grad dress was the dress that one of the models was wearing. So it just made me feel like
because you connected with that visually, I guess, right?
Yeah, and then I felt like I could be connected and part of a world. So I was like, Ariel, I just want to be part of your world. And yeah, so that's kind of where I am. And when I was like 20 years old is when things started really going for me in my head, and I was like, I can do this. And that's when I really started believing I can actually be a model. And for the last couple of years, I've been trying to get into it more.
And you put yourself out there, and you started going to events and networking and approaching people, like when you approached me. Cynthia says, yeah, loved having you walk our runway at the Montreal Plus Fashion Week. So,
thank you, Cynthia.
So is that part of how you tapped into your confidence as well? Was it at around that point?
Yeah, I definitely was a huge boost of confidence, and just it made me feel really incredible about myself to be able to walk with all of these other women of all different shapes and sizes and colors, and feel fabulous and fierce on a runway where you felt completely accepted. You weren't ostracized, and honestly, I just killed it. I'm sorry, wow.
No, don't apologize. You totally did kill it. But you were already confident when you did that. How did you get in touch with your confidence before that?
From a young age, I was always a big person. From 3, as my mom liked to say, you were this tiny little seed, then you blossomed into a humongous flower. And I'm like, look at me now. So I've always been confident in the size that I was. And in high school, I was even bigger. I was a size 30, 32. So no one ever messed with me. I was the big girl who had confidence, and that's why no one cared, because they were like, dang, she owns it. She owns being who she is. There's nothing to do about it. And that's where I am now. It's
well, and I wanted to say, yeah, she totally does own it, and I really, I didn't know Jodi much before that. As I said, we had met at the Pennington's event, and then she came and auditioned here at the store. When I saw her at rehearsals in Montreal is when I really fell in love with Jodi, and when I decided to start working with her at SexyPlus. Amanda says, you're amazing, kill it, babes. Lisa, thanks for joining. I'm glad you caught us. So Shannon, hey, thanks for joining. I think it's the first time you're catching it live, so thanks for joining. Sorry for your travel nightmares as well. So anyways, we're talking about Jodi and the moment I fell in love with her. So I wanted to show you guys, this is a video clip from Montreal Plus Fashion Week where Jodi is modeling a look from SexyPlus, and just so you can see her total sass and her confidence that we're talking about. So here it is. I hope you can hear the music okay. I mean, wow, right? Isn't she amazing? And yeah, I totally fell in love with her. So I mentioned in, promoting the video earlier this week, promoting the Facebook Live, that you were going to tell us how to own a runway walk.
Yes.
So how do you do that? How did you deliver? How do you get that that sass and that energy to come out of you, to know when to do the little wiggles, the dips, the little, the little waves? Where does that come from?
So I guess number one thing is you just really have to feel the music. That's it's huge. You have to know your body and just kind of vibe. Just go with it, and don't think that anyone is judging you, because who cares? At the end of the day, you're there to own the runway, and you're not going to let anything stop you. So just go out there, don't let yourself get in the way, because we can kind of talk ourselves out of a lot of things, but when it comes to that, I had a lot of nerves, and I'm not going to sit here and lie and be I wasn't nervous. I was so nervous, but that nervousness kind of gave me the extra fire that I needed. It's like butterflies while kissing someone that you really love, right? You need that spark.
Oh, that's such a good way to put it, because yeah, that nervousness, you turned it into positive energy and sass and attitude, right?
Absolutely.
So can we get a live demo of your runway walk now? I know you were saying that it's been a while. I mean, that was back in May, But let's just see. You know, so you're saying that's the mental part of it. What's the physical part of it? How do you know how to walk, or is that just something that comes to you naturally, or is there a technique?
I feel like there's a little bit of a technique. Also, my foot doctor was like, "Hey, your feet are model feet," and I'm like, "What?"
You're like, of
Thank
course
you.
they are.
I love you. You're amazing. So yeah, it's kind of just like you want to keep yourself straight. So just like kind of hold in your posture, keep your head high and like level. You want to like look at everyone and be able to like kind of like look into their eyes.
Like connect with the audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like you also want to like on the runway, like you don't want to look down at all. There's no looking down because I find when you look down, you're looking down to compensate for something, and like there's something to compensate for. You're fabulous the way you are, and you're gonna rock it. So
You're looking out way at the audience. You're making connections, eye contact with people.
exactly.
Okay, so hey, Paulette just joined. Who wants to see a live demo of Jodi doing a walk? Yes? Thumbs up? All right, so so wait, actually, before we do that, let's see your outfit.
Okay.
Let's see your outfit today, Jodi. Describe your outfit.
So I would say.
Speak loud.
Sorry. Okay. So like 90% of my outfit is additional. So this is just like a nice fur vest, which I love. It's so versatile. And then if I remove it, ooh la la.
So I don't know if you guys can hear her, but yeah, so she's got the fur vest. She's removing it. She's got a little denim dress underneath there.
And it's really cool because it like can go down. Ooh, hello. Hey, how you doing?
Cute
Or
little.
it can like go up depending on like how
Sassy or provocative you're feeling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like maybe like you're having a little fun that night, you have a significant other, whatever. We're not gonna, you do you. That's it. And then I'm wearing some really cute, like, you can't probably see them because they match my tights, but they're like little beige wedges from Torrid. And I'm wearing this black turtleneck. I don't know what store it's from, but it's like so comfy. I think it's cashmere and it's very long. So under this, like I'll actually just show you. Like that's where it's going. So it's a very, very, very long turtleneck. So it looks fabulous with like leggings, jeans. You can do it with a skirt. I paired it with a black skirt the other day and it looks really cute. And then it's great under this too. And also I'm like a size 24 and this is quite a short garment. So I just want to like enforce the rule that like it's not about the size that you are. It's about what you own. So like you're gonna own this outfit regardless of your size. And that's really what I want to instill is that like you're beautiful and fabulous the way you are. And you don't have to conform to what society says that your standard has to be. Like, you make your own decisions in life, and I choose to be happy and fabulous with all sizes because you are sexy at any size.
Right, and like you were saying earlier, there are no fashion rules, right?
Exactly.
You make your own rules. So there's no trends that as a plus size woman you feel like you should feel like, oh, I can't do that. Unless of course it's just not your style.
Exactly.
Then that's fine. Be authentic, right?
Yes.
Be true to yourself. So turn around, Jodi. Let's see the back of this outfit. And okay, I'm going to take the coat from you.
Okay.
And let's see your runway walk. So yeah, so just pretend that there's music in your head and we're going to follow you. Here she is. All right. And she's going to come back. Great walk indeed. Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Clayton says, slay him, Jodi.
Yes.
Yeah, so take a look at, it's going to be a little bit far down, but if you go to the SexyPlus Instagram page and you scroll all the way down past this summer, even beyond that, you're getting like lots of hearts and thumbs up there. You see that? You'll see a lot of video clips that I posted from Montreal Plus Fashion Week, and I can't wait for Montreal Plus Fashion Week 2017. It was such a nice getaway for me. I'm a native Montrealer, so it was like going home for me. I'm so glad that they did that event. Cynthia Riley, hi, thanks for joining. Cynthia, I messaged you, but maybe because we're not Facebook friends, maybe you didn't get the message, but you won last week's prize, which was a $30 SexyPlus gift card. Hey Ophelia, thanks for joining. So Cynthia Riley, please do take a look at your messages. Jules, hey,
Hi,
thanks for
Jules.
joining. So Cynthia, please take a look at your messages because you have a $30 gift card, so you can use that in store or online, however you want. But we want to get that prize to you. So we talked a little bit about confidence, how to deliver a fierce walk. Jodi did a demo. You guys can watch that again later. Lisa, thanks for joining. Nice
Hey,
to see
Lisa.
you earlier.
Hi, Ophelia.
So speaking of fierce and daring and courageous, why don't you, Jodi, tell us who your Trailblazer Tuesday is? Because every week we like to feature a woman who inspires us, and we definitely picked an inspiring woman for you. So tell us about your Trailblazer Tuesday.
So she goes by the name of like Ellie Mayday. And on her Instagram, I think it's like Ellie Mayday Fan Official. She's just like incredible. She's from Canada, which also I love because I love
Yay,
everything.
Canadian.
Woo! Yeah, when it's like homemade, like intercountry, it's just like so incredible to also share and inspire. Yeah, so her tale is like a little interesting. She didn't have like the easiest ride, but she like totally owned everything that has happened to her and like that she's gone through, and she just uses it to empower women, which is amazing. So she was a flight attendant, and she started off as like a pinup model, and she was just like absolutely beautiful. And then a couple of years ago, she actually had stage 3 ovarian cancer, and she was able to survive it and get through it. And still, while doing that, she was modeling, and there were still brands that were accepting her and showing her beauty and her power and her strength. And I think that's one of the most incredible things about her and her talent is that she's so incredibly brave, and transparent. And I love that. And I really wish that I could meet her one day and just like say hi, because she's like
so yeah. So this
awesome.
is one of her iconic images. So tell us about this image.
So this image, I'm not exactly sure when it was published, but I always remember it just being such an incredible, moving photo to show that like bodies don't just come in one type of form. Like even though mannequins sort of say like, you know, you should look a certain way, you know, you can still be fabulous and be curvy and be sexy and be yourself without having to be societal standards. So I just think that she is like a trailblazer in that sense.
And I think that image also is giving the message to the industry. You need to be making mannequins of different sizes. You need to be making clothing of different sizes. You need to be putting a diversity of sizes in mainstream media and that kind of thing, right? So it's
Yes.
kind of like it's not just about the you know the typical one that's been around for ever since fashion began, right?
Yeah.
Hey Katarina, thanks for joining.
Hey.
So here's another picture of Ellie when I gather this is when she was going through her treatment, and she continued modeling. She continued to convey that message of beauty and strength, inclusive of life events.
Exactly.
And your own personal journey, right?
Exactly.
And then here's another one where after her surgery, she was continuing to model and visibly modeling and showing her scars, because that also is beauty diversity that we need to see, right?
Exactly.
Hey Teresa, thank you for joining, and Elise, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while in the store. Elise, what are you wearing for the holidays? I know you're going to be going out dancing or partying or doing something. So yes, thank you, Jodi, for that. Big shout out to Ellie Mayday. We will put her Instagram and other social media handles and accounts on the notes after the end of this video. Lisa, thanks for sharing the video, and that's another thing, folks. Please share the video. We appreciate it, and it also gets you an entry to win a SexyPlus Clothing gift card. So that brings us to my Trailblazer. My Trailblazer Tuesday is Megan Bradley. Yay, Megan!
Woo-hoo.
Megan is the creator and producer of Curvy Expo. 2016 was its first year. It's a one-day exhibit celebrating curves with fashion, shopping, workshops, resources, and a runway show. I was there with a booth for SexyPlus. You attended as well, Jodi,
Yes.
right? You attended as a guest, as a consumer, right? In 2016, it was held at the International Center. It was a beautiful event, wonderfully decorated. Super well presented, don't you agree?
Yes,
It was
beautiful.
mind-blowing walking in,
Yes.
right? And it's something that the community in Toronto here very much needs. So I wanted to show you, here's a picture of the runway, and that's our very own Katarina walking for Pennington's at Curvy Expo. So if you Google Curvy Expo, if you go to the Curvy Expo website or Instagram page, Curvy Expo, you'll be able to see more videos and pictures from that event. So Megan was the force behind everything having to do with the show, branding, media, production. She was a fabulous host. I'm just really, really proud of her. After the show, a group of us decided to take her out to dinner because she had done so much to make sure so many of us in the industry here in Toronto and beyond were included. So we took her out to dinner, and I decided to write a poem. And so, to show my gratitude for Megan and everything that she does for the industry, I'm going to read that poem to you, for you guys here tonight. So here we go. Here we are today to celebrate your total slay. May 14th, Curvy Expo created a resounding industry echo. High caliber, top notch. You are a trailblazer, must watch. But your warm and generous personality is what really paints the vitality of an event we need that the world must heed. Thank you for your consideration, inclusion, and magnificent creation. We appreciate this opportunity and honor you in this community. We are here today to celebrate your total slay, but this is kind of corny, and we're all really hungry. So here's to you, your dream came true. Megan Bradley, we love you madly. So yay, yay me. Anyway, so Megan is also a sign model with B&M Models. So she's a curvy bombshell. Here she is, one of her pictures from modeling for.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful, extremely charismatic, warm and generous. Here's Megan. Isn't she great? And I mean, I like that she also represents, a 40-plus model as well, who's beautiful and confident. Like, look at her here. She's just totally slaying that sexy black body con, right? So, very, very happy to know Megan. Her personal Instagram is Curvy Expo. On Facebook, it's simply Curvy Expo. So please go and support Megan, and we look forward to future events from Megan. Wow, so many people have joined. Oh my God. Thanks for all the thumbs up, everybody. Really encouraging. So happy to be here. Happy to be here with Jodi. So that brings us to our next segment, probably the segment that you guys enjoy the most, which is where we try stuff on. So Jodi, I'm going to send you off to get into your outfit.
Okay.
Okay? So we're just going to sit and chat while Jodi goes to try that on. I'm not going to give you a preview of what it is. Cynthia, thanks for sharing. I hope you saw my note earlier about winning the prize. Yeah, so I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. Megan McGowan, she says, hey, Jodi. Maybe that's somebody that you know, Jodi, because it's a new name for me. Thanks so much for joining. So, Ivory, thank you for joining. Babes, hey. Hey, I'm going to show you guys my outfit of the day. Just going to turn this around a little bit. So, this is a beautiful rib cuff jacket. It's hard to see, but it's navy blue. There you go. You can see a little bit better now. And then I have these navy blue boots from Pennington's. They are just like a nice flat with a tassel on the back. And I've got a simple black legging on. But what a cute jacket, with this like elaborate collar. And that's what I love about Joseph Ribkoff, is they'll make something simple like this, like a comfy little hoodie, but then make this whole dramatic collar. So, thanks, Sue. Great necklace. Yeah, blue and black, right? Blue and black has my heart. So everybody, Jodi's ready. So let's take a look at Jodi. Here she is. She is wearing, oh my God, she looks so fabulous. Look at that. Wow, Jodi, you look awesome. So she is wearing the Draper dress. That's a new arrival. It's possibly already sold out. Come in closer, Jodi. Let's see some. All right, there. Yeah. Do you guys love it? So it's a nice fit and flare style.
Ignore the tag.
Ignore the tag, yeah. It may already be sold out, but I'm trying to get more. Actually, I did order more, and they'll be coming probably in about 2 weeks. So you might have to pre-order this one, folks, because it's going to go fast. And Ivory's already, pre-purchased it. So good on you, Ivory. Sorry about the phone, guys. It's the store phone just ringing away. Ivory, you're going to look amazing in that. Ivory says, why is it not in my closet already? Sorry. Like, geez. So when Jodi comes out, I'm going to go try on my favorite new arrival. And I wasn't sure what to wear. So Lisa, Mustang Sally 2, was here earlier, and she challenged me to try on a red sparkly bodycon that we just received by Joseph Ribkoff. It's called the Scarlet. So I'm going to take her challenge, and I'm going to try that on. That phone is ringing because someone wants to buy that dress, Ivory says. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't answer them. Sorry. Oh. Wow. Yeah, man, you guys are like so chatty tonight, eh? In the comments there, I appreciate it. That's awesome. So Jodi's on her way back, so I'm going to let you hang out with her for a minute, and I'm going to try on the Scarlet. So here's Jodi. So you can just rotate it to yourself if you need there.
Cool.
Yeah. And then actually when I come out, you can just rotate it this way to me rather than like walking around with it. It's a little bit more stable for everybody. So everybody, you are alone with Jodi.
Hey, I promise I was a babysitter for like at least 10 years, a party host. You'll be cool with me. If you got kids, you can leave them. It's $10 an hour though. Cash. No government. What? No, just kidding. Yeah, so what I actually wanted to talk to you guys about, thank you everyone for joining, by the way, all the kisses, all the love, oh, I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about actually was something near and dear to my heart, which was SexyPlus Clothing. And I'm not just saying that because like I model here and whatnot. I actually reached out to Steph like, I don't know, a couple weeks after the fashion show. I had met her at a curvy blogger event for the Melissa McCarthy line when it first came out in Pennington's, and I was like, whatever. I was just like, hey, my name's Jodi. Like, I like your outfit. Like, I hear you have a boutique. You was like talking about it, yada yada. And I like got her card, and then I like didn't do anything about it, which was like my own like weirdness. Like I should have come here immediately, but I did my thing. So then when I auditioned for Montreal Plus Fashion Week, when I auditioned here, it was like amazing to like really like meet Steph and like meet others in the industry and like everyone that I was like seeing online. It was like kind of a starstruck moment for me. Like I remember I met Katie there, I met Katarina, and like literally they stunned me because I was like, oh my God, you girls are so beautiful. I can't believe that I am auditioning with you guys and like I have a shot at everything. Aw, Erin, you're so sweet. Love you. Hi Kelly. Yeah, I was really nervous and excited, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna do like anything in this industry, but like I did, and like I did that. So anyway, I reached out to Steph, and I was really grateful because she adored me on the runway, and when I was in her garments, I felt sexy. I felt confident. Like that swing dress, I couldn't help but to like rock. But yeah, I just want to give like a big shout out to Steph because she's amazing and she gave me a shot, and I totally built my confidence back up because of this store. So please come out to SexyPlus because it's an amazing boutique, and you're gonna find pieces here that aren't covered anywhere, and that really are true to your size and make you feel confident. And so here's Steph.
Oh,
in
enough
her
with the
beautiful
shameless
outfit.
plugs.
I'm sorry.
I paid her to say all that stuff.
Ooh, look at this, darling. Ooh.
So, Lisa, challenge accepted. This is a beautiful new arrival from Joseph Ribkoff. It's got some sparkle to it. As you can see, there's some sequin going on. I'm just going to back up and show you the back here. Has some nice ruching on the bum.
Gorgeous.
So it kind of like, you know, makes your butt look good, right?
Yes.
And a nice V back there. Thanks for all the hearts and all the love, everybody. Yeah, it's a really nice dress. And one of the things, like Joseph Ribkoff is pricey. Their dresses are around $200 to $250, but I'm going to give you an example of why. This here, you see how this is a cowl neck? It's actually got a little weight in it, built in. That's a little weight.
Really?
Yeah, so that it stays like that. Right? So that's the craftsmanship and the consideration that you're going to get in a Ribkoff garment. So I would totally rock this for a holiday party, New Year's, Valentine's.
A marvelous Monday.
A marvelous Monday, maybe. No, actually, well, Mondays I'm off, so I'm usually in pajamas and Netflix. So yeah, so thanks for the challenge, Lisa. I love it. I love the dress that I'm selling. So I'm going to pass you back to Jodi for a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go change.
Hey, I'm back. Glad you guys didn't go anywhere. I was kind of worried about you. Yeah, so I guess what, do you guys have any, like, questions about, like, runway stuff or, like, outfits here, stuff's dressed, gorgeous on her. I am floored. I didn't expect that to happen. She is a bombshell, obviously, and that dress is over the moon. I just love it. So, how is everyone? I see everyone commenting. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Steph. Hi, Erin. Erin, I miss you so much. You're so amazing and funny, and you love bacon, and that makes me so happy.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Right?
All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Well, we can be. It's
Okay.
perfect. We're good. Except it's a little bright up there. Let's see. That's too dark. All right, that should be good right there. So, Jodi, what are you doing this Saturday?
I don't know. I'm doing a really cool shoot with SexyPlus, actually. We're gonna like look fabulous, and it's gonna include more than just myself.
So that's right, everybody. So I decided, I want to showcase sexy, fierce holiday New Year's Eve looks on a variety of body shapes and sizes. And so I thought I'm going to put together a photo shoot professionally photographed by Elliot Parrott Photography. He's done some work for SexyPlus before, did a fabulous job. Do you remember seeing his work with the Rue 107 looks?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, that was like downtown Toronto, very fierce. So he did that. Very talented. I'm looking forward to working with him. So what I wanted to do was showcase, like I said, fierce party, holiday, New Year's Eve looks on different body shapes and sizes. So I invited all the models that I've worked with in the last year or two. So you're going to have Jodi Pollak, you're going to have Simone Denny, you're going to have Ivory Conover, Pure Ivory, you're going to have Sarah Taylor, Katerina Moda, Nakatende Esther, all of us looking super fierce, and myself included. I'm going to model in it too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yay! Finally.
Right? Well, after my shoot with Lisa for her holiday double sleigh with Robert Scuja Photography, I just thought, you know what, I need to do this more. I loved those pictures. Oh my God.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was. Let me just show it all up here in case you guys didn't see it.
It looks gorgeous.
And I, like most people, am really, really picky about being photographed and the outcome. And I'm really picky. There's a lot that I don't like. And so let me show you guys how nicely I think Robert captured me. Isn't that, I gotta say, that's really gorgeous. And that was a dress that was sponsored by Swak Design, Sealed with a Kiss, which is a brand that I carry here at SexyPlus. Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah, you looked delectable. Like, I kind of just wanted to eat you. You looked like a little, a chocolate strawberry. And I'm like, where's the champagne? She looked extremely decadent. So, like, everyone needs a bite of this cake. That's what I'm saying.
So Saturday, look forward to that. And we're going to do a little video with a very important message, which I'm not going to reveal. You're just going to have to follow all of us babes on social media. We're going to post the pictures a few days after the shoot, and the video will be released on New Year's Eve, December 31st. So I can't wait to share all of that with you guys. Lisa says nice booty, I guess, in the red dress, or just in general, Lisa, thanks. or did you mean Jodi's? Nice
you
too,
know what?
right?
All of the booties, all great. We'll take them all.
You're right.
Yours is divine,
You're right.
though.
You're right. Thank you. Stop
Wow.
All right, so that leads us to our next segment. Thank you, Sarah. Our next segment is the prize. So we're going to pick this week's winner, and this week's winner is a $40 SexyPlus Clothing gift card. So we're going to ask Jodi to pick. And remember, folks, if you want to get your name in here, you've got to share the video. And that gets you one entry. You have to come back here and comment shared, and that's how I can capture your entry and get your name in here. Your chances are about 1 in 40, depending on the number of shares, so really, really good chances of winning. So here we go. Jodi, please pick the winner.
Okay. I'm really excited, and I'm also feeling warm, so that's a good sign. And I can't open it, so that's a better sign.
I know, I put the sticky that side so they wouldn't all stick together.
Stop it. Lisa, you won!
Lisa!
Oh my God!
I know what dress she's going to spend it on.
Yes.
She's going to spend it on, let me show you guys. She's in love with the new Marina dress, and that one,
Fabulous.
Katerina recently modeled it, and here's a picture of Katerina in the new Marina dress, so I bet you that's what Lisa's going to use her gift card on. Congratulations, Lisa.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Well deserved, honey bun. And isn't this picture so cool? So it's freezing, it's December, it's snowing, it's windy, but I still need to shoot new arrivals to be able to share them with you and show you what's happening and what's coming in. So this was shot inside Sherway Gardens. Katerina and I went there on Saturday morning, and we thought, let's shoot until we get kicked out, and luckily we didn't get kicked out. Here's another cool pic in front of Williams-Sonoma. I mean, doesn't that make for great photos? I just love this part of what I do.
Katerina is stunning.
Yeah, she's a very, very talented model and a great friend too. Love Kat.
So sweet.
Well, that kind of brings it to a close. We've got upcoming guests, December 20th, Simone Denny. January 3rd, Ophelia Aileen is going to be here. January 17th, I'm going to have Kat Leonard and Megan Bradley. I recently was a guest. Kat and I were actually recently guests on Kat Leonard's show on Rogers TV. So I'm not sure if you caught that. It's on the SexyPlus Clothing YouTube channel, so you can go and check it out there. So I was a guest on their show, so I've invited them to be guests on my show. I don't know, Jodi, is there anything else you want to say to everybody before we wrap it up?
Yes, I just want to say one last thing. Well, okay, two last quick things. So, first, when it comes to like whatever you want to do with fashion, I just have like a few rules, and they all begin with F because I'm an alliteration freak. So, one is just have fun. Have fun with the shape that you are, with like the style that you're wearing and everything. Fashion doesn't rule you, you rule it. That's the rule. Like, you do you when it comes to fashion. It does not control you. Number two is just be fierce. Just own it. Own your confidence because it's there. Sometimes you just have to unleash it. So do that. And also please follow me on the Fat Fashionable Foodie. I was formerly known as Sassy Jodi, but I had a name change. I got married to the game, and the game was food. So like love it. Just like love me. Or you can add me on Facebook at Jodi Pollak and like see everything. And I'm cool like that too. Like I'm cool.
So we'll put that in the video description afterwards, but I just wanted to show you here, fashionable. Let me see, where are you? Fashionable. There we go.
Woo.
So this is Jodi's new Instagram page, Fat Fashionable Foodie. So, oh, sorry, you probably can't read it because it's reversed. But anyway, I'll put the link in the description of the video afterwards. Please go follow Jodi. And I just wanted to say too, like you were saying, you know, fashion has no rules. You know, sometimes I'll have, let's say, like just an interesting dress in the store, and people will come in and say, is this a dress or a skirt? And I'm like, it's whatever you want it to be. It doesn't matter. I used to go to the Bay and get their little like swim covers, which were like too itty bitty for me, and make a cute little top out of it. Right?
You would do that too?
I would totally do that.
Oh my gosh, I do that with scarves. Yes.
Right? I've done that with scarves too. It's like just tie it a certain way, wrap it around yourself a certain way, and it is what you make it, right? I've worn lingerie as outfits to go out. You know, you transform it, you make it you. So I really, really agree and support that statement that fashion is what you make it. There are no rules. You make your own rules. That's how new trends are born, right? By designers just making their own rules. So do you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please share the video. Go follow Jodi. And we'll see you next week, Tuesday, 7:30, SexyPlus Clothing, Facebook Live. Thanks so much. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.
Love you. Bye.